This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones.
And I'm Peter Dubois. First tonight, police are looking for the driver of a vehicle in Old Town that crushed the police department's radar trailer and then hit a house.
According to Deputy Chief Lee Miller, Old Town police officers were called to 393 Stillwater Avenue around 8:40 last night after a Silverado pickup truck reportedly hit a house. When officers arrived there was no sign of the driver. Miller says they were able to determine that 57-year-old Roger Eldridge of Greenbush was the driver. A warrant has been issued for charges of aggravated criminal mischief, driving to endanger, leaving the scene of a property damage accident, and 2 counts of criminal mischief. Neither person in the residence was injured. Deputy Chief Miller says Eldridge was previously arrested by Old Town PD on July 26th for operating under the influence, and he's currently on probation. Anyone with information is asked to contact local police.
Meanwhile, New Hampshire State Police are asking for the public's help to locating a New Hampshire man who's wanted in connection to an attempted abduction last week. Peter Curtis is considered armed and dangerous after allegedly using a firearm during an attempted abduction. The female victim was unharmed and returned home safely. He has recently been seen in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine. Authorities have yet to declare a motive, but police in all 3 states have been notified, along with the U.S. Marshal's Office. Anyone with information is asked to call the Brentwood Police Department or your local police department. If located, please do not approach him and call police immediately.
Meanwhile, an Orono man is facing charges in connection with an incident that left a Brewer police officer injured. 25-year-old Richard May is being charged with assaulting an officer and refusing to submit to arrest. Officers were called to the backside of the Brewer Walmart for a man in crisis back on July 26th. Brewer Public Safety Director Jason Moffitt says when one of his officers tried to approach May, an altercation ensued. Moffitt says the officer sustained a head injury and whiplash.
There's new information regarding a stabbing that happened in Winterport on July 28th. The incident happened at 215 Main Street, and according to Maine Department of Public Safety spokesperson Shannon Moss, both people involved were 16 years old. The victim was initially taken to Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center in Bangor with injuries that were life-threatening, but were then upgraded to stable condition shortly after. The victim has since returned home, and Moss says the investigation continues and the case will be forwarded to the Waldo County District Attorney's Office. She says there is no danger to the public.
Well, 2 people have been arrested in connection with burglaries across 3 different counties. After an 8-month investigation, officers from the Ellsworth Police Department, the Hancock County Sheriff's Office, and the State Police searched the home of 56-year-old Anthony Knight of Belfast on Monday. They say inside the Patterson Hill Road home, they found approximately $200,000 worth of stolen property, including power tools, snowmobiles, snowplows, and a motor vehicle. They also found 62 grams of methamphetamine, prescription medication, and approximately $3,000 in suspected drug proceeds. Officers did a second search on August 2nd and found more stolen items. Anthony Knight and 44-year-old Robert Larrabee of Belfast were arrested and charged with theft. They were taken to the Hancock County Jail and then released on bail. Authorities say the investigation is ongoing and more charges are pending.
Residents of a Bangor apartment complex are demanding answers after multiple vehicles were found vandalized over the past weekend. Brittany Black says she and her family were away from home when they were contacted to immediately check their vehicles. Black says after returning home, she found her vehicle had been keyed several times. The Kennebec Place resident says the damages are quoted to cost up to $2,000. Black says she will be more cautious moving forward.
We actually have Ring cameras outside the front of our doors, and we were thinking about putting one up by the garages because right now we had to move all the cars so that they were in camera view.
Black and other neighbors are asking the Bangor Police Department to show more presence in the area overnight to discourage further vandalism.
Well, the National Academy of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine recently released a report examining health impacts related to PFAS exposure. Our A.J. Douglas spoke to one farmer who says he can no longer grow produce on his land and is still waiting for state assistance.
Adam Nordell has lived with his family at Songbird Farm for the past 7 years. This past winter, he was notified by a soil fertility firm that his property tested positive for PFAS chemicals. The following month, he learned that not only was his land and water contaminated, he and his family's health could be impacted as well.
We learned that there was a history of sludge spreading on our land in late November of this year. The Department of Environmental Protection put out a map that showed historic sludge spreading locations around the state. We saw our land listed on that map.
Nordell says he was terrified and quickly had to make several tough calls.
Contacting our customers with this issue was one of the scariest things I've ever done. My wife and I have been building our business and our lives here for 7 years.
The Maine Department of Agriculture, Conservation, and Forestry is working to support farmers through these issues. The agency meets with farmers to conduct testing and sampling at no cost to the farm owner. The DACF can then provide recommendations.
When we have an understanding of what might be happening, there are other steps that we can take to provide support as well. So, for instance, if their well water needs a filter in order to be safe for the consumption of their livestock, for instance, we will be able to cover the cost of that installation.
Nordell says his family has only received financial support from the nonprofit community, and despite being approved for supplemental funding from the state for lost wages, he says he has not been issued any funding whatsoever. Director of the Bureau of Agriculture, Food, and Rural Resources claims the farm has received funding.
We need help getting off of this property. We're hoping that the state fulfills its obligations to impacted farmers.
Songbird Farm actually has received a significant amount of financial support for the loss of their income.
McBrady clarifies the PFAS fund, which recently passed in the Maine legislature, is not yet operational and separate from lost wages financial support. A newly hired director is scheduled to join the department in September. McBrady says the director will establish an advisory board and will get the PFAS fund started. In Unity, A.J. Douglas, ABC 7, Fox 22.
In other news tonight, a new report shows Maine has the third largest decline in the rate of uninsured people who are eligible for Medicaid under the 2017 expansion. According to the report from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Maine's rate dropped nearly 5% from 2018 to 2020. Governor Janet Mills said in part, quote, "This report shows that expansion is working, proving once again that Maine people were right. Expanding health care was the right thing to do for our people and for our economy," end quote.
Alrighty, well, let's hit pause here. Let's take a first check of the forecast, see what's coming our way for the rest of the evening, including whether, the heat kind of dies down a little bit. Humidity not so bad.
Maybe it might ramp up.
And maybe it might ramp up. So let's take a look and see.
All right, thank you. Your first weather is brought to you by Scott's Recreation with offices in Turner, Manchester, Herman, and Orono. And okay, so today, look at this, right? Back up in the 80s, refreshing. Okay, 79 for Millinocket. We'll take it. Tomorrow, though, even warmer. High temperatures back up near 90 again tomorrow. Looking outside now, lots of clear skies. There'll be a couple clouds passing through tonight. Overall, though, we'll stay dry with temperatures hanging out in the 60s. But what's this? That's our next weather system. Much of tomorrow will stay dry with some thunder showers back in the forecast tomorrow night. Our forecast, though, for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies, some partly cloudy skies, and low temperatures back in the 60s. Your full forecast is coming up.
All right, so sounding like a pretty warm one on the way for tomorrow.
Indeed.
And still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, the Old Town Orono YMCA holds a ribbon-cutting ceremony for a new development center there.
And a new program allows for kids at Trenton Elementary School to experience hands-on learning over the summer. All of those stories and more when ABC 7 News at 6 comes right back.
In this market, you'll find Fisher Investments is different than other money managers.
Different how? Aren't we all just looking for the hottest stocks?
Nope. We use diversified strategies to position our clients' portfolios for their long-term goals.
But you still sell investments that generate high commissions for you, right?
No, we don't sell commission products. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in our clients' best interest.
So when do you make more money? Only when your clients make more money?
Yep, we do better when our clients do better. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Skowhegan, is sponsored by Goldbrook Mitsubishi, a car dealership like no other, offering new and used Mitsubishi vehicles, also selling and servicing many other different makes and models. Merrill Hyde, Fortier, and Yowney, attorneys at law, representing Maine for more than 100 years. 95 Water Street, Skowhegan. Key Appliance and Computer Improvements, located directly beside each other at 101 Water Street in Skowhegan. We look forward to providing you the very best.
Looking to improve or upgrade your home? Here with At Home FAB and KBF, we offer a great selection of appliances, furniture, bedding, cabinetry, flooring, and more. We have a friendly, welcoming environment and will work with you every step of the way from start to finish. We service our merchandise. Any fixes or repairs, we can do that too. Our professional team has more than 50 years of experience and is here to help. Stop in and ask about our Synchrony 12 months financing with no interest and see what we can do to make you feel at home.
Your favorite restaurants for half off. It's half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7. Go to foxbangor.com, click on half off dining, and start saving now.
Winter Harbor Lobster Co-op is a small group of independent Maine fishermen who want to make sure you get the freshest lobsters we can provide. To do that, we sell direct to the public to avoid long storage times and inflated prices. Winter Harbor Lobster Co-op, from our boats to your door.
Great restaurants from all over Eastern Maine at half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7.
Why do thousands of customers take the drive to Newport for all their shoes? Because Comfort Shoes and More has the styles you want, and they also have trained podorthists on staff to help you with all your footwear and arch support issues. We provide free foot evaluations by people who care about fitting you with the most comfortable shoes you will ever own. We have shoes in stock up to 6C and size 17, from safety shoes and boots, running, walking, casual or dress. We have it all at Comfort Shoes and More, 19 Moosehead Trail in Newport, across from Irving.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business.
The Old Town Orono YMCA has opened a new development center for its youngest adventurers. They're calling it the Adventure Center. It's a new room where children will be able to play and learn, rain or shine. The Adventure Center opened up after several months of renovations of what used to be racquetball courts. CEO Deb Boyd says with the help of donations and volunteer workers, the Y has created a room specifically geared to help develop those early motor skills in children 5 years and younger.
Incredibly thankful for our volunteers, our donors, and our board of directors who all came together to help support this project. We had a team of staff that worked every day to make this come to be what it is. And our children, I'm just so thrilled for them to have this space.
The Old Town Orono YMCA has more projects in development for the near future. They aren't ready to share just yet, but we'll let you know as soon as we get details.
Well, kids at Trenton Elementary School are enjoying summer with a little bit of a twist. Our Matthew Durantzik explains.
I'm here at the AOS 91 Summer School, and needless to say, the children are having fun. Trenton Elementary School is holding its first ever multi-district summer school program. At the forefront of the camp is the school's newest principal, Krista DeGrassa. DeGrassa took the concept from a previous program she ran.
The Southwest Harbor Library ran a summer reading program, and it's called Summer Story Camp for the last more than a decade. We knew that working through the district would be a much better way to get all of the kids involved in summer reading and not just those that chose through the Southwest Harbor Library to participate.
The summer program provides a hands-on learning experience. DeGrassa says the goal is for kids to learn throughout the activities they participate in.
The kids don't even know that they're really learning because they're so excited about the topics that they go home every night and they have homework, but they don't see it as homework. They see it as something fun and exciting.
Each week gets its own theme. With this week being about park rangers, the kids engaged in different stations learning about the various park ranger roles. Out of all the activities the kids participated in, it seemed like they all had a favorite.
The fire one because it's the one where you really get to practice aiming. It's the fire one.
Just like in school, students are given assignments, but at camp, they are rewarded with coupons that claim prizes. As the learning continues to shift online, DeGrassa wants the children to disconnect and learn through new experiences.
So we actually took away the technology this summer in our programming, and kids each got their own notebooks to write down everything they do in the morning and the afternoons. They are reading books, and they are journaling, and they're collaboratively learning with hands-on projects.
Even without technology, the kids all had fun and are excited to come back next year.
Yeah, because it's really fun, and maybe I'll get to see new friends again.
Reporting from Trenton, Matthew Juronsik, ABC7 and Fox 22.
Great example there of why it's important to put down the technology.
Absolutely.
And do something else.
Yeah, you love to see ways where you can learn but have fun at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like they're having a lot of fun.
It really does.
All right, well, still to come on ABC 7 News at 6. The Maine Lobster Festival has kicked off in Rockland. How you can join in on the celebration.
And in sports, Bangor Little League is one step closer to Williamsport as they get set for the New England Regionals down in Connecticut. We'll have that story right after the break.
Seems like things are very complicated these days. Are you sure you're doing that right? No. That's why Spectrum Mobile makes mobile easy with unlimited data and nationwide 5G for $29.99 a month per line when you get 2 or more lines. So no added taxes, no hidden fees, and no contracts. Just $29.99. It's simple. Just a coffee.
Decaf, half calf, cloud roasted.
I'll just do a water then.
Artisanal water, spring water, babbling brook.
Want simple? Get unlimited data and nationwide 5G for $29.99. Call, click, or visit a Spectrum store today.
The signs of summer are here. The sun's out for the evening commute. Whistles and clapping echo from the ball field. And a day at the lake brings the family together. Valley Home Services offers whole home comfort, serving northern Maine to Portland. With the push of a button on a Fujitsu heat pump, you're ready for whatever summer brings. Humid days or cool nights, come home to comfort with Valley Home Services. Home is our middle name.
Think you can't afford college? Think again. Right now, tuition is free at Washington County Community College in Calais for recent high school graduates. So if you graduated from 2020 to 2022, you won't pay anything in tuition or mandatory fees while you pursue a degree or certificate full-time. Whether you're looking for a hands-on education for in-demand careers or want to take courses to transfer to a university, you can do it for free at WCCC. The time to discover your future is now. Learn more at www.wccc.me.edu.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. If you have or are eligible for Medicaid, please listen closely. You may be eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare with a zero or low plan premium. Call now. We can answer your questions and help you enroll over the phone. WellCare provides access to essential benefits that go beyond original Medicare, such as dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage with free home delivery. Plus, extra benefits like free over-the-counter healthcare items, free transportation, free gym membership, and home-delivered meals. Get more access to care with WellCare's telehealth services, including online doctor visits and a 24-hour nurse advice line. WellCare is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be perfect for you. Call 1-844-471-0022 now. That's 1-844-471-0022.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by Mainly Supplements near the Bangor Mall. We provide a variety of protein, pre-workout, vitamins, and healthy snacks to fuel your body for a peak performance.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, on Friday morning, Bangor's 11 and 12-year-old All-Stars will ship down to Bristol, Connecticut for the opportunity of a lifetime. Tyler Cruz has more.
It's going to be a dream. This is couldn't be better playing baseball with your friends and, hanging out with them this whole entire week.
Bangor's 11 and 12-year-old All-Stars are about to live out every young baseball player's dream.
I'm very excited. I couldn't imagine doing this. I wouldn't believe it.
Heading down to Bristol, Connecticut to play in the Little League World Series regional tournament.
I know I look back at my days and you sit on the couch and you're watching Little League World Series end of August and you're just like, wow, it'd be awesome to get there. And these, our group's one step away from it.
Their state title was a little elusive. Even though they've won District 3 the past few summers, this is this group's first time bringing the state banner back up north and getting ready to ship out for a regional.
It was a dream come true. Last 2 years came up short, like you said, and being able to finally hold the main title is really something.
I've worked so hard just to get here. It feels so good just to achieve it.
It's going to be special. You know, it's one of those things that these guys will remember for a lifetime.
These guys are rolling into Connecticut this weekend with a perfect record. They didn't lose a single game in districts or in states.
We just had the mindset of working our butts off and, get the bat on the ball, and the pitching was great, and, keeping the ball in front.
So with the opportunity of a lifetime in front of them, it doesn't seem like the moment is getting too big for them at all.
I'm not sure these guys understand the level that they're going to go into, but that's a good thing. They're just playing. That's the good thing about this group is they love being together. They love playing and competing.
So their goal, besides soaking in the last month of the summer sun, is to just play their brand of baseball. See how far it takes them.
The expectation is that we stay within ourselves and we continue to do what we've been doing that allows us to have success.
We've been working the last 4 years to try to make it down to Connecticut. We finally did it, so we're looking to execute and put up a battle.
There's going to be competition down there for sure, but I think we just got to be ready, and we'll be good. Just play our way.
Reporting from Bangor, I'm Tyler Cruz, ABC 7, Fox 22 Sports.
All right, thank you, Tyler. So best of luck. They will leave for Bristol on Friday at 6 a.m. Meanwhile, at the Senior Legion level, the Queen City Athletics River Dogs began their regional action facing Rhode Island down at Holy Cross. Not the way they wanted to start down in Worcester. 14-0 in 5 innings. Cumberland dominates Maine in Game 1. Also, shout out to Tyler Cruz's cousin, who collected an RBI for Rhode Island. Anyways, River Dogs, though, they got the loss. It was Caden Beloff who wore the L on the mound. He went 4 innings flat, giving up 7 total runs, 3 earned on 9 hits, just 2 hits for the Queen City offense. They'll turn the page and get ready for either Danbury or Shrewsbury in the losers bracket. First pitch for that one is set for 12:30 on Thursday. And we will transition to football now because for 20 years, August was basically a holiday in Foxborough. August 3rd, that is. Now it's crazy how things change because now instead of celebrating Tom Brady's 45th birthday, we're sitting here trying to make sense of the NFL's investigation revealing Brady's tainted departure from the Pats. On Tuesday, the NFL punished the Miami Dolphins for making illegal contact with Brady back in August of 2019. Now, Brady did not get penalized, but it takes 2 to tamper. And now we know how truly unhappy Brady was towards the end of his time in New England. So naturally, reporters asked Bill Belichick at Wednesday's practice for his thoughts on the tampering.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about that. We're just trying to have a good training camp here.
Did you have any idea the Dolphins were tampering with your starting quarterback that season?
Yeah, I'm focused on training camp here. That's all in the past.
That's par for this course. I counted 8 seconds of dead silence between answer of question 1 and answer of question 2, but he's on to 2022 now. All right, that's sports. Here's Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast. Jeff?
Here we go. Your full weather is brought to you by Diversified Ink Tattoo Studio in Penobscot Plaza in Bangor, providing custom ink by licensed artists for over 20 years. And okay, temperature-wise for us, it's hot again, right? Temperatures back up in the 80s, feels like summer, a light south breeze across the area. Tomorrow, though, many of us are going to go for 90 tomorrow afternoon before pulling back just a bit on Friday and Saturday. But today, 83 here in Bangor, 79 Millinocket, 81 for Bar Harbor. Refreshing, right? But even warmer temperatures are on the way as we kick in a southwest wind tomorrow. In fact, many of you are going to go for 90 tomorrow again and increasingly more humid throughout the afternoon. Okay, so right now the wind is out of the west generally. That's bringing the warm temperatures right down to the coast today, down east areas as well. But tomorrow, again, a more southerly wind in there will make things a bit cooler in the down east areas tomorrow. All right, allergies are kicking up there as well. Yeah, the mold is back on the charts, so taking a break for a couple days. It's now back. Grass in the moderate category, weed looking good, but mold is in the moderate to high category. That will linger most likely into the weekend and beyond. Looking outside now, lots of partly cloudy skies across our area, but I know your eye goes right over here. That's our next weather system that has eyes on us for tomorrow evening into early parts of Friday. We do have some more rainfall on the way. But for right now, it's very nice out, as you know, partly cloudy skies, temperatures near 80 with that light west breeze. A gorgeous evening for us tonight. But we have warmer temperatures coming tomorrow, followed by some rain arriving for us late tomorrow night. So I ran this into tomorrow morning. Here's 7:30 or so. This gray area is some dense fog early tomorrow morning, but the rain will stay back to our north and west tomorrow morning. By tomorrow evening, though, so here we are about 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, looking at a couple of showers trying to poke up here and there. Overall, though, we should stay dry until after sunset tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, we have a couple of showers on the way. Any of these, by the way, could give us some locally heavy rainfall tomorrow as they work across our region. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies and very comfortable out there. It's less humid today. Look for low temperatures down near 60 and a south breeze around 5 miles per hour. For tomorrow, all right, lots of sunshine. I went with 91. We'll see. A couple of you could hang out in the low or upper 80s tomorrow with a south breeze around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Trying to cool it off a bit, but not really helping, right, with temperatures near 91. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast by Diversified Ink Tattoo shows the story. 91 tomorrow, Friday 85, a couple of thunder showers, Saturday 85, Sunday 88, followed by maybe 85 on Monday. Overall, a warm and humid pattern locked in place for us right now.
All right. Well, so certainly a scorcher tomorrow.
Yeah.
Going to want to wear short sleeves, be in front of a fan, whatever you can do to stay
Whatever you can do. Find a popsicle.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, still more to come right after the break. Stay with us.
When it comes to finding the right health insurance for your small business, it can feel like you're the only one looking out for the well-being of your team. But when you partner with a nonprofit health insurer who not only understands your needs as a business owner, but puts your people over their profits, it allows your business to keep doing what it does best. With a team who can take comfort in knowing they're cared for, people over profits. Now that's a novel idea. Get a quote from your broker or visit healthoptions.org.
Who doesn't love getting a little more? Get more when you play the Maine Lottery. It's the 5th anniversary of the Reward Me Club, and you're invited to the celebration. Enter any non-winning instant ticket, draw game, or fast play ticket into the Reward Me Club by August 31st, and you could win some great prizes, including a grand prize 3 nights in a 4-star Maine resort. That's more than you bargained for. Play today.
We're a AAA family.
We found out about AAA insurance through a friend who had actually mentioned it a while ago. We ran the numbers and it totally worked.
We looked at the statement for our previous insurer and then AAA insurance. Definitely, we've seen a huge difference.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
By switching over to AAA insurance, we saved over $450. So with our savings, he bought more equipment.
More money means more practice equipment.
In his world.
Why didn't we do this earlier? Why did it take so long?
We're a AAA family now.
AAA insurance allows us to do so much more with our kids and spend more time with them.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 877-209-5384 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome to the Purple Baboon, a local gem on the Belfast waterfront. Find lots of little joys for every taste, like fun clothing for the whole family and a lovely selection of coastal Maine-made jewelry. The Purple Baboon, the best selection at great prices, 31 Front Street, Belfast.
Tonight, Speaker Pelosi in Taiwan, the controversial visit. Plus, with less than 100 days to midterm elections, what 5 states signaled with their votes. World News Tonight with David Muir is the most watched program on all of television.
Finally tonight, Rockland's popular Maine Lobster Festival is officially underway. Today, people gathered at Harbor Park to see King Neptune, the Maine sea goddess, and, of course, the large variety of tasty food. Here's Dylan Holloway with more.
The 75th Maine Lobster Festival officially kicked off on Wednesday.
There better not be a cannon. You don't point cannons at pirates.
Maine Lobster Festival President Celia Knight says the 5-day event brings in people from all around the world. She says the festival is something for everyone of all ages, including some of the best seafood you'll ever taste.
You can have a boiled lobster dinner, you can have a single, double, or a triple, you can have chowder, you can have lobster mac and cheese, and especially we have the most famous Maine lobster rolls.
Richard Johnson, who curates the arts and crafts tent with his wife Sue, has been involved with the festival for 45 years. He says this year's festival has extra meaning to him. Celia's mother, Alice Knight, who was also a longtime festival volunteer, passed away just a couple days before the festival began. Johnson says it was Alice who originally invited him and his wife to come be a part of the event all those years ago.
To me, she represented the festival. She was always really supportive of what we were doing, and she loved the mermaids, which is why I thought she'd love this, you know.
Johnson dedicated his latest sculpture to Alice, an impressive display of the mighty King Neptune. The Maine Lobster Festival runs until 6:30 p.m. August 7th. For more information, you can visit MaineLobsterFestival.com. Reporting from Rockland, I'm Dylan Holloway for ABC7 and Fox 22.
Wow. Looks like a ton of fun to be had there. Lots of amazing food. And what a great gesture by that artist to make that amazing sculpture in honor of that person who invited him there all those years ago.
You know, it's great to see an iconic industry like the lobster industry be celebrated in that way. Right. All of the lobster food options you can possibly imagine, and then plenty of fun to go with it. Yeah. I'd say it's a win-win.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to have to get down there if you had the chance.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to do it for us, folks, from everybody here at ABC7. Take care and have a great rest of your night.
Good night, everyone.